So what we are trying to do is to give you and help you to plan and to perform and conduct group research, group projects. I already posted some of the materials here so that we can revisit that material and guide you. Some of the wait a minute. Okay, this is not the PDF. We do not have a PDF. Okay. Let me explain on this. Rather than presentation mode, then it cannot be recorded here, only on the monitor. Or otherwise, I have to rechange the display mode, which may cause some issues when I revert it. Okay, this is a group project. Right now, it is a phase, right? In the individual project, I know you already submitted. It is a heavy job for me to grade yet, but I'm going to do. It takes about a week. So around this time next week, you may be able to see the grade of your individual projects. And I'll usually when I grade yours, I give my comments. I'm not sure you are able to read my comments. If you come to the rubrics of your grading, and open the rubrics, then you can see all of my comments and also grading criteria. Okay. Basically, the grading for the project, not only individual but also group projects, consists of the following: hardness, topic hardness. If you choose hard topics, then you will get higher points. Hard topic means it should be related with cybersecurity. And the topic itself is not just easy. It's not just that introductory level of cybersecurity, but right, if you can find some research issues, then that is a hard topic. Okay, topic significance and topic hardness. So related with the topic, that is a 25%, if I remember. And another 25% of your grading is a contribution of your work. If it is hard, then contribution or the accomplishment or the level of completeness are not really high, right? Because it is a hard topic. But if I see you have been working on that hard topics, pretty good amount, you will receive good points. But in another extreme ends, you choose a very simple topic, it's already settled, everybody knows. As far as you're in the cybersecurity, that is it, for example. So that so many things that you can describe. So completeness is very high. So I would like to make some balance. If it is very easy topic, then there's a low grade there. Completeness high altogether at some points, right? If it's a very hard topic, but you made a pretty good achievement, topic hardness very high, and pretty good achievement, maybe 70%, 80%. So it's still good. Altogether, 180%. If you compare those two issues, two factors, total 200 points. And another one is the writing, organization. Your writing is a very, very important also, right? And the last 25%, I think it is oral presentation. I'm not sure, but you have to report to the syllabus. When I grade, I'm also, okay? So we are on the same rule. All right. So when I post my gradings, I wanted to take a look how you achieved, what points that you miss, for example. And therefore, you can improve for your group project. Group projects, topic and achievement. That I ask you to point out on the first cover page. If you have 4 members, for example, then first member try to this topic. Second, topic means if it's a group project, then you have one big topic, right? That one big topic can be decomposed into smaller topics. So some member may take 2 smaller topics. Some member may take one smaller but good size of topics. Or as you decompose, maybe it's still big. Therefore, 2 members work on the same topic. The other member his own smaller topic, and the other member also. Then I can grade by each individual members. If your specific topic is very hard, then you will receive high on that factor. Achievement. Together, for example, you complete, then 100% of that factor. And then writing. Writing is all together. So one writing, not individual writing. So writing wise, all the team receives the same number, same grade. Okay? If you're writing technical report organized very well, I'm not grading your English. I'm not really expert there, but I'm looking at the organization, which means you have to write on your introduction section properly to include specific topics of yours. You have to describe from top-down approach. Therefore, you do not lose the interest from the reader, from your audience. You have to start from very broad idea, and then you have to peel off that idea and a little bit specific, little more specific, all the way down to your specific small topic. Okay? That's what you need to do. Writing, you receive the same grade as a team. Presentation, individual, oral presentation. You have, for example, if you have 4 members, then you come here and make a presentation, or you can record it and submit. As you record, if your name, so when you record your presentation, you have to say, "Hey, I'm John Stick," whatever. Okay, then you can say about your work. Okay, so clear how I grade your group projects. Group project, you have to plan the way that I here described. Topic should be chosen. This is the first step, right, among your group. But actually, you know who is doing from our here individual work, right? So that you can contact. If you do not know how to contact, for example, your on-site class, but if you want to work on somebody here online, you do not know that person, then I can relay in between. Okay, I have no problem with it. So you have to work on that uh, this week, and then during spring break next week. So teaming is the first step. As you make a team, of course, you meet your team based upon the topic. If your interest is the same as your friends, then you can work together on the same topic. Okay, topic should be bigger than your individual. Many times when I hear your individual project, that's still big. So that I ask you to uh, um, resize to smaller size so that you need to work on, for example, for 4 weeks to achieve that amount, right? That is enough. So a topic is chosen. Then you have to read um, some articles. Articles can be downloaded as far as you are here at Mercy, right? For those who do not know yet, then I can show it to you one more time. If you go to, say, then academics, there's library. Okay, library. And then you have to choose a database by name. And then there is the pick this ACM digital library. So that make sure that ACM digital library appears on this text box. And then click on Go button. Then you can enter the digital library ACM. When you come here, then you can type the topic that you chose, right? If you are working on, for example, IoT, in this semester, in this year, I realized that many of you are working on Internet of Things, and that is a current and future research topic. Okay. For example, if you're working on forensic, but not the forensic on HDD drive, which is very old technique. But if you want to work on, I want to do my forensic, I want to apply my forensic technique to investigate on mobile phone storage. That is a very good topic, and that is hard topic, right? That is real research. That type of things is very good. And then, for example, IoT backdoor, if someone wants to work, then you can type it and then hit search button. Then how many hits? We have about 3,000 articles available. So usually the ACM approach to match keyword with the articles is very, very very reliable and very highly trusted, which means the highly matched articles appear on the top one in rank, so that you can read the whole 3,000 articles. I don't do, right? I usually look at only the first page. You may have 20 articles matched. So there is a rank. So first one, maybe this is a best match. I do not know, but maybe so. Then you need to click on this PDF, and then you can read it. If they are all great to you, then you can see, for example, there is some number, ranking numbers there. Download the last 12 months. This is good, right? Or last 6 months. If we have a very high number of the download counts for the last 6 months, the recent 6 months, recent past 6 months, then this may be a really hot topic and hot articles, so that you can read it. This is 2 times. Look at this. This is 14 times. Another real good factor here is the number of citation. This is 5 times cited by other extended work. There's somebody cite their work, and then their articles also published. Their articles appear on this HCM digital libraries, so that they can check the cross reference. That is what that is. So if you have a very high citation counts, then you may be able to articles. Look at this. This is chipset level network backdoor bypassing host-based firewall and IDS. Looks very, very interesting, right? So you can download it and read it. So in this way, you can pile up references of your group project. So we already are the step 5, right? You pick a more specific topic and decompose the research topic into smaller, and then you have to assign those topics to each individual member. Okay. If you cannot decompose it in small topic, subtopics of your group topic, mainly because if it is significantly very important, and therefore decomposability doesn't make sense to your team, then you can assign two members into one topic. That is fine too, right? Then there is a collaboration, real collaboration. And then real research is very similar to the individual project. Anyway, you have to work. You have to read your, as you read your articles, you have to also write it. That is the thing that I keep asking you to do. Do not make your plan distinctly. Oh, I want to read this. I want to do some work, and then finally, oh, now it's time to write. Then, your organization of your articles may not be good. You may miss some. So you have to work. As you read the articles, you still write. As you conduct some of the research, some of the implementation, still you have to write before you forget any specific points. Okay. You better to describe if you encounter any difficulties, and then those difficulties may not be resolved, then you need to write them down on your report. The last chapter, there will be maybe one section with the title, say, discussion, okay, before you have conclusion. So discussion section, you may be able to say, hey, this is very important subtopics that we want to achieve, but because of these problems, we were able to resolve this that may affect to our the work completion. So you have to say some, right? Or unless otherwise you have to complete your work. If it is not complete, then I would say, oh, completion is very low. So remember that's the grading points. That specific points will be lowered in your case. Any question? Okay, let's see what else we can do. Okay, the organization. Group project, you have to have a cover page, also abstract. Many of your individual work uh, have very good the abstracts. So those who do not receive any comments about your abstract from me, then you may be able to do the same way. Table of contents is needed right now. Your individual work may not need table of content, but for your group project, needed. So please say chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 1 on what page, okay? Introduction, same as your individual project. There you have to introduce general topics and problems and the related work. As you read your articles, you have to summarize those articles, and then you have to write on that your summary or your finding from the articles should be written on that section. Problem description. For the group project, of course, because topic is a little bigger than your individual. So that problem is also big. But you have to describe that this is a big problem, and then that problem consists of these small problems. So problem description is very important. If there is no problem, then why should we work, right? Is there anything that any technologies with no problems? No, there is no technologies, right? As far as there are some technologies where there are some problems, because in that way, technology and the new technology can be invented. Research framework. Because this is a group project, I want you to uh, describe the framework, which means maybe big block diagram, so that each block may interact with the other blocks. And then block will be a small research topic that can be handled by each individual team member, ideally. So that if you see that framework, then you may be able to understand the entire group project quickly. Oh, this is so what they are trying to do on that one page description. The description is not necessarily um, narratives. Narratives is okay, but the best framework description is like block diagram or some figures, some charts, if you want. And then approach to problem one. As you decompose, then you can say, you can label the problems. Problem one, problem two, problem three, for example, on that section, problem description section. And then following section, then you need to describe my approach to problem one, so that one team member write on that issue. And then another approach to problem two, then second person write on that. And okay, so you have a third problem, then another small sections saying approach to my approach to problem three, and then the third person can write up. And then overall discussion, you can collect all of their work, and all together you can say, we're done, or we achieved this, or you can say, oh, we didn't achieve this. If you did not achieve the goal, then you need to say why you were not able to, right? And then conclusion. Group project also need proposal. So on the proposal, I want you to describe up to this. Well, I cannot see. Research framework or overall architecture, not specific approach to, not specific solution to a specific problem. That needs to be elaborated for next maybe a month, right? Before the semester ends. So you have to, on your proposal, I want you to do up to these points: overall architecture or research framework, somewhere here. Okay. As we did on your individual project, once you write up to these points, then you on your final reports, you can just fill out the rest. Anyway, on your final reports, reports should be complete, self-contained. Okay. Do not skip some of the sections. For your oral presentation on your final reports, final oral presentation, you do not need to start from introduction. Okay, I didn't grade your final reports of individual project yet. I may be able to see. Maybe some students repeat. Some students only describe this portion on your final oral presentation. So your proposal presentation, you need to say something about up to this point. Okay. The grading of your proposal is very similar to your individual project. The point that I want to look at from your proposal, group proposal is first of all the relevancy. Is your topic relevant to cybersecurity? Okay, that is very, very important. And then the other factor, relevancy and then writing, presentation. The proposal writing and proposal presentation. So 50-50% each. All right. Hmm. This is it. Right. This is the last slide. All right.